Hey everyone, Tigertenaka here, and welcome to Pikmin! That's a rocky start if I ever saw one. We crash land onto an alien planet. Wonderful. Yes, Olimar here, traveling through space on a vacation, and got hit by a meteor. Ship is called Dolphin, and he doesn't even have an engine anymore, so even if he could get the ship moving like that, he doesn't even have the engine. And he's not a human, so oxygen is poisonous to him, and this planet is full of it. So he's got 30 days to find all of his ship parts. And, well, nothing in sight that can really help us. Wait, what is this thingy? Let's touch it. Whoa! Came to life. That had to hurt a bit. Strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. Didn't drop a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion, so I shall call this an onion too. Let's beat up these flowers! Waiting for that seed to sprout. That is the fastest growing seed I've ever seen in my life. That would end the world hunger problem if that was in real life. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. I guess sprouts are adorable now. This sprout emits a strange light and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think that it's calling me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. I break the fourth wall because I can. Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has no visible damage on it. It just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the pick carrots that I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it and throw it with A, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to the C stick and X button as well. The following controls appear to allow me several viewpoints. Okay, the camera is pretty self-explanatory. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. Well, let's see what happens when I throw it at one of these red things. My curiosity must be fulfilled. Renewed. I don't know how that phrase goes. Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. So if you mash the A button, you can have Olimar keep going to seeds instead of having to walk over manually. So that's pretty nice. Yay! Just waiting for more Pikmin to sprout. Alright, we got 5 Pikmin. But there is a number 10 on that box, so we probably need 10 Pikmin for that. Go ahead and get that pellet knocked down, and let's get this 5 pellet here. Just waiting around for Pikmin. Do. Way. Just messing around with the camera because there's nothing else to do while waiting for these Pikmin. You can take all the time you want on this first day, it doesn't really matter. It's just a bunch of waiting around, growing some Pikmin so you can actually progress. Get some more Pikmin here while those guys are, or while that Pikmin is bringing over that pellet. And here we go. Well, that's nice. That guy just randomly decided to help him out. Okay, you can call to your Pikmin by pressing the B button. It's got a huge range for your whistle. You can also just quickly tap it for a very small range, or very small whistle. Doesn't come in handy that much, but it does, very rarely. Now, there is one more pellet that I actually forgot about. Get the C-stick so that they can follow you a little closer. Get two of them carrying it so we have less time to waste. And was there one on this side? I don't remember. Nope. I believe you can get a max of either 24 or 26 Pikmin, I don't remember, on this first day. So we'll wait for these Pikmin to sprout as well. Don't worry, this game will get a lot more exciting once we get past this first day. Mostly just a tutorial, which is kind of needed because this is the first game Nintendo has ever done like this, a real-time strategy game. It was actually a GameCube launch title alongside Super Smash Bros. Melee. So you can see why it didn't do so well at first. It had Super Smash Bros. To compete with. So yep, all the way back in 2001. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin. Release to throw. Press B to call them. X to dismiss. Use C-stick to command and control the group. L, R, and Z to control perspective. I shall record all of this on my computer. I can press Y to access the computer. But if you press it now, there's really nothing to do. So, yeah. As you see here, it is the engine! Amazing, there's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin? Well, Pikmin can carry it, but I need 20 of them. I only have 14. Now, I've heard of a glitch that can happen with this. Is that if you throw your Pikmin very specifically onto the engine, it can get crushed and die. However, I've never had that actually happen to me, so it's probably not that easy to do. Get that one pellet, another one pellet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And just get all the Pikmin we can carrying all this stuff, because otherwise we'll be here all day. Come on. There we go. Like I said, this first day is pretty slow, but it's meant to be a tutorial, so you can't really blame it too much. Almost there. Come on, guys. There we go. When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get all done at once by repeatedly tapping A, so that's basically what I said before. Notice when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flush with bright color. Other times they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. So yeah, for example, if I were to dismiss them, they look like that. But if I call them to me, there we go. So with that, we're gonna have 25 Pikmin by our side. I guess 25 is the maximum amount that you can get on this first day. So now, we can get the engine. So let's get all 25 Pikmin to carry this back. There we go. Now we wait ever so slowly for them to carry the engine back. Yay! This is so fast-paced and fun! Seriously though, this game does get a lot more fun past this first day. This first day is always the slowest part of the game, no matter how much you like it. Yeah, I'd just like to know how the engine alone is going to be able to make this thing fly. It nosedive into the fucking ground, but let's see what happens here. The rocket just did a 180 flip. Very nice. Do a little happy dance. Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back forward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. Look how crappily that thing takes off. One day since impact, I have somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface. Or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they'll help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hocotate. Analysis shows the life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below, as it holds the key to my survival. I name it the Forest of Hope. I explore it tomorrow. And at the end of every day, you get a little progress chart. How many Pikmin you sprouted, how many died in battle, and how many left behind to the dangers of the night. So, on average, you're supposed to get one ship part per day. However, you'll see how I play. You don't need that much time. So with that... Ah, crap, I forgot that, the emulator does that. So next time on Pikmin, we will be exploring the Forest of Hope. See you guys then.